Hi guys, okay, so one of my subscribers asked me, or rather followers asked me to um, elaborate on what the characteristics are of an empath because he suspects that he might be one. Okay, let me just get right into it. I try to keep these videos under 3 minutes so that I don't waste a lot of time, but say enough so that the subject matter that I try to teach on or coach on is probably understood. Okay, right into it. So, how do I know I'm an empath? If you feel what other people feel and you feel like you are the defender of all humankind, you probably are an empath. An empath is a person that would rather be taking on the burdens of other people than consider his own feelings and emotions most of the time. You'll find that they are easily overloaded, so they're usually workaholics and they study all the time, and you won't really find them partying and going out and being social. They're usually very social, antisocial people because of the way they emotionally get overloaded and overwhelmed by people. Okay, so then they have a unique view. An empath sees things differently than we do. You'll find them discussing the opposite of what is being talked about in a conversation, for example. But they will come with, yeah, but you need to look at it like this, and they are often considered philosophers, overthinkers, etc. They're also considered weird and they never fit in because they don't just they're non-conformist. They like their space. They don't like crowds. They don't like conflict. Empaths would rather stay out of trouble than get into a brawl with somebody about a matter, and they won't even debate it. They'll just, okay, you're fine, you're right, and then get out of it just to end conflict because they hate conflict. They are overwhelmed by people, they're overwhelmed by crowds, and it's not because they're introvert. And then to some extent, empaths can be introverts because they don't like being overwhelmed by people. They like their own space. They are isolators. They have a love for nature. You'll find them out in nature. They have strong intuition. There's so many things. They are very sensitive to things around them. Sounds, to people's conversations, to what you say to them. And that's why you have to be very careful when you speak to an empath, because you can easily offend them and or hurt them emotionally, and that's because they are so highly sensitive. Then you will also find that they are problem solvers. They like to solve problems and overload themselves with the problems of other people and try to see how they can help and sort it out. But sometimes it's not in their capacity to do it and they would still do it. So basically, that is an empath for you in a nutshell. A person that feels, overloves, overcares, and wants to take care of the whole world and make sure that they are sensitive to other people's feelings and respect them.